I've been here since 1976. And so I think the refugee, in terms of the U.S. government support for the refugee when I come to what I see now are quite different. Right now, the refugees are being supported for about 7 or 8 months. And then you're divided into the able-bodied person. You either go to school or go to work, or those that you may not be able to do, like children or elderly, then you have other options. But I think the time has changed. And so then I think that there are much pressure. I think that also the process to allow refugees to come have been different. When the Hmong come, I don't remember family being able to be split and husband and wife, for husband and children come leave the husband alone, because now when you enter the refugee camp, and if you're not identified and accepted by the for example, I'm talking about the Karen right now. If you're not accepted while you're coming into the refugee camp by the Thai government and you're not designated as a refugee in Thailand, then the Americans Office of Refugee, when they bring you here, they can only take those who have been designated. And so there are a lot of split family that we see that provide enormous psychological toll on the family as well as finance. Because if mom comes with 3 kids and dad's not here, it's a tremendous pressure. If you are the 55 to 60 and you're not very well accepted in the workplace because of your age and your speed, and yet you're too young to be able to receive subsidies from the government, this population is extremely difficult. If you're young in your early 20s and you choose to go to work, you may not have a big income, but at least you're able to support yourself. So I think the environment have changed dramatically in this country, and then the way they're taking refugee has also changed dramatically. And I think that those combination has put much more pressure on the living circumstance of the refugee. I see the current refugee now have a 2-bedroom with 10, 15 people living in it. So the overcrowded, these are all based on financial affordability, and they can't afford. And so they also will have the wife and kid go to school in St. Paul, and all the men are down in Marshall or Wilmer doing the beef plan. And so all of these create a lot of social chaos and put a lot of a strain on the family and the kids. So I do think it is very difficult nowadays, because the larger economic pressure, it does have a tremendous impact on the stabilization of the family and the unit. Whether they're not here together from family, or whether they're here but they have to be at different places to maintain the ability to maintain a rent home. That's very different from where the Hmong came in the 70s and the 80s. We basically came as a unit, and then we moved to different places as a unit. So I think there are some variation to that. But the shocks of coming from refugee with no bills, even though you're very poor with no bills, to a country are very rich in material but had lots of bills, is a complete shocking for a lot of people. And it's really difficult for the elders who basically come and are locked up in the home all day. And many actually say that if I knew life in America was like this, maybe I wouldn't come. Because they say it's really good for the body, but not very good for the heart, because the heart's in prison every day.